We are now joined by head coach Paul Petrino of Idaho. If you have a question for Coach Petrino, please press star 1 on your telephone's keypad at this time. The Vandals are coming off of a 33-30 victory in overtime at UNLV last week and will now host Troy this Saturday for a 4 p.m. Central Time kickoff on ESPN3 at the Kibbie Dome. Coach, before we get to questions, can you give us your thoughts on last week's win against UNLV and the upcoming game against Troy?
Yeah, it was a great team victory. I thought our guys really, showed a lot of mental toughness and really fought all the way to the end. And offense stepped up and played a lot better than it had in the second, third, and fourth quarter. I thought our defense played great the first half, and then both sides just came together in the overtime to find a way to win. Austin Rico had a unbelievable day punting, put them inside the 25 times, and it was kind of just an all-around team victory. I was really proud of our assistant coaches and our players. They just did a great job preparing for the game and finding a way to win. Coming up this week, we play Troy, who's probably playing as good a football as anybody out there. Their quarterback's doing a good job. They got two really good receivers in Douglas and Thompson. Their running back, is as good a player as there is in the conference. And Coach Vic's got that defense flying around and playing hard like he always does wherever he coaches, and they're a good team.
Coach, thank you very much. As a reminder, please press star 1 at this time to get in the queue to ask questions for Coach Petrino. Coach, Caden Ellis was named the Defensive Player of the Week this week. What really stood out to you from his play last week after he had 2 critical interceptions in that game?
Yeah, he just really sparked our team, to be honest with you. You always talk about somebody stepping up and inspiring your team to go get a victory. And, Caden had an interception for a touchdown, actually dropped another interception he could have had for a touchdown, and then made another, unbelievable play on another interception, and then just ran around and caused havoc all day long. He was a freshman All-American last year, and he's a sophomore. That's just he's one of the better players, in our conference, and really does a great job of just playing with great passion, and he can really run. He's long, gets in passing lanes, and he's a good tackler.
Coach, overall, your defense on Saturday, a bunch of guys stood out with 9, 8, 15 tackle performances. What really kind of stood out to you from your defense on Saturday?
Ed Hall had 15 tackles. He just played, great effort. Really did a good job. They had a big quarterback and it ran hard, and Ed did a good job tackling him one-on-one a few times. I thought Twaney, our defensive leader, he's the leader of our team. He had 8 tackles at the defensive tackle position, and that's an unbelievable job for anyone ever to come up and play that way. Both our safeties, Jayshon Jordan and Russell C.V., both had really good games. So I thought our defense just did a nice job and really played hard and ran to the ball and played good as a group.
Coach, Matt Linehan also, stood out on Saturday with rushing touchdowns and the key play in overtime, throwing the slant pattern to win the game. I mean, what really stood out to you from his play on Saturday?
I thought he just had a couple, as big as anything that Matt did in that game, he's had a couple crucial runs. He on his own read, he did a good job of reading it and kept it and ran in for a touchdown one time. The first down we got in the overtime, he scrambled and got a first down on third down, and then I had another crucial play where he tucked the ball away and ran. And, this day and age as a quarterback, you got to be a willing runner because, a lot of times defenses are good and they everybody's covered, and you got to be a willing runner and go make plays, and he did a great job of that.
Finally, Coach, Troy, coming into your building on Saturday, obviously you mentioned how they're playing some of the best in the nation right now. I mean, offensively, they put up 52 points last week against New Mexico State. What do they present as a challenge to you coming into this game?
You just they have a lot of weapons. I think their quarterback's playing real well. Got 2 big receivers in Douglas and Thompson that both, do a great job of attacking the ball, running with the ball after the catch. And then their running back right now is probably, he's just playing really well. He kind of put the whole team on their shoulders and won that Southern Miss game, and he's just a really good football player. So, they, like most good offenses, when you got to defend both the run and the pass, that makes it tough, and that's what they're doing right now.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.